David Boyd, and I've been with the Spartones. This is my 4th semester with the group.
More life as you go down.
The Spartones are the premier all-male a cappella group on campus. We're comprised of about 20 undergrad students who all got in through audition. I'm a voice major in the School of Music, so I get graded a lot on my singing, and it's very technical and stuff like that. And I find it really refreshing to, twice a week, go hang out and sing with a whole bunch of my friends, like, lay back, and no one's, grading you and watching, like, technical aspects and stuff. If you're ever wondering how to start beatboxing and working on your sounds, I have 3 basic beatboxing sounds that you can start with. It's essentially the sound that you make in any word that starts with a B. So if you were using the word beep, you take out everything but the initial sound. So you end up with the buh, buh, buh. And if you don't, voice it, you come up with which is halfway to the sound. The rest of it is pretty much tightening of the lips and using a lot of air and explosiveness and pressure in your mouth to create the bass kick, which is, it sounds a bit like. The second sound is the hi-hat, and it sounds like tss, tss, and I have the S trail off as a cymbal would do. With the bass and the cymbal, I have. The basics of the snare drum are a PF combination sound. The same as the bass drum. It's a lot of pressure, a lot of air. Think of the word poof, and has the P and the F at the end, and you take out the oo, so you have which is kind of weird to say without a lot of air, but that's what happens if you take out the oo, and you'll sound stupid. But you kind of have to do this to get the sound, and if you tighten up the lips and everything, you come up with. So to put together the 3 basic sounds, it sounds like. Freshman year, I was kind of an outsider, I was wasn't the best at making friends early on in college, and then getting into the group really helped because there all of a sudden all these people that wanted to know me, which made me feel like a part of the campus. So that was pretty refreshing to have that camaraderie. Friendship and love.